Disgrace. Meghan and Harry 3-year campaign caused damage on Charles' latest hire. Controversial. Prince Charles's latest PR hire comes from a newspaper group Meghan Markle accused of waging a damaging campaign against her across 5 of its divisions. The Prince of Wales and Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall, are replacing their current spokesman, Simon N. Wright, with Tobin Andre, deputy editor UK Broadsheet. The reported. Andre also previously worked as deputy editor the same newspaper. Meghan sued for breach of privacy and copyright over a letter she sent her father. Prince Harry also has an ongoing lawsuit against the Sunday edition and sued it once before, revealing the couple's animosity toward the Mail brand. At its height, Meghan suggested the conduct of the publisher, newspapers, in the lawsuit she filed left her fearing she would experience a second miscarriage. When the Duchess initially filed her High Court case, in 2019, her complaint accused 5 different divisions of the Mail of a campaign to paint her in a false and damaging light. Meghan's lawyers highlighted 9 separate stories that appeared variously across in print. A filing by her lawyers, Scene, described the articles as being part of an obvious agenda of publishing intrusive or offensive stories about Meghan, intended to portray her in a false and damaging light. One, published in November 2016, by weeks after Harry and Meghan's relationship first became public, was headlined, "Harry's girl is, almost, straight outta Compton, gang-scarred home of her mother revealed, so will he be dropping by for tea?" Meghan's lawyers stopped short of calling the story racist but noted a racial dimension to the coverage. The filing read, "The fact that they chose to stereotype this entire community as being plagued by crime and riddled with street gangs and thereby suggest, in the first few days of her relationship being revealed, that Meghan came from a crime-ridden neighborhood is completely untrue as well as intended to be divisive." Meghan will also refer to the fact that the article cites her aunt as living in gang-afflicted Inglewood in order to bolster this negative and damaging impression of where this black side of her family is said to come from. Another cited by her team was an often referenced article using Meghan's love of avocados as the way into a story about the fruit's reported links to water shortages, human rights abuses, illegal deforestation, ecosystem destruction and general environmental devastation. The judge eventually ruled the inclusion of the wider allegation of an agenda should be removed from Meghan's case as it did not go to the heart of the issue she sued over. No ruling was passed on whether Meghan's accusations were justified. Omid Scobie, the co-author of the unauthorized but flattering biography of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex Finding Freedom, suggested the never complain, never explain mantra embraced by the Queen since the beginning of her reign 70 years ago may slowly be becoming a thing of the past at the palace. In turn, Mr. Scobie claimed a new order of the day is emerging within palace walls, which consists in deflecting and distracting. Mr. Scobie accused the palace of providing the media with briefings on 2 topics the public is interested in to keep issues off the front pages that could cast the royal family in a less favorable light. In a comment piece written for Yahoo News, Mr. Scobie said, "You see, when the Prince of Wales was forced to announce via his spokesman that he will never again accept plastic bags filled with €500 notes for his charities, one of his senior aides also briefed journalists with adorable details of the heir's first time meeting granddaughter Lilibet last month." Yes, one of the same private family moments royal sources had feared the Sussexes would leak. The irony. The strategy worked. Later that day a quick news search for Prince Charles brought up a long list of headlines about his very emotional time with Harry and Meghan's 2 children. Emotional time.